Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. So recently I went for an Access Bank in collaboration with Nest event. The event was amazing. It was for entrepreneurs. Guys, if you're an entrepreneur or you're looking into going into entrepreneurship, or you just want to know how businesses are run, how startups are run, entrepreneurs do their thing, this video is for you. Don't skip any part because I learned so much and I made sure I put like every single bit of information that I got from that event in this particular video. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside your circle, comment in the comment section if you have any questions, anything to say, and you guys will hear my voice at the end of the video.
Let's also welcome Shakira. Let's welcome them. If you celebrate them, they will come forward faster. You know, when you celebrate people, they will celebrate you. Yeah, so celebrate them with joy in your heart. They are the reason why we are here today. Good morning.
Everyone. My name is Shakira Raki. A team lead, emerging business unit. I'm representing my group head, Chioma Ogo, who is unavoidably absent. We recognize and understand the power of youth entrepreneurs in innovation, change, in entrepreneurship. And that's why at Access Bank, we nurture, support MSMEs, especially the young entrepreneurs, because we know the potential that you have, and we are happy to welcome you to today's event. We look forward to you having a very, very successful session, engaging session, and we hope that at the end of the event, you will not only gain a lot of insights, you will be happy that, oh, thank God I attended Access Bank session today, and you will not leave empty-handed. Thank you for coming today. Thank you.
We want to bring one of our guests on stage. So I'll allow Baba today introduce our next guest. Thank you.
So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Adiko. Let's welcome him as he comes to take us. Is it Olagogi? Thank you so much. You can see him now, so fresh now. Can you celebrate him very well?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Olagogi Balo. I also like to do a bit of introduction when I speak. I'm a Nigerian. For your dream to be big and for your vision to be big, it has to be beyond you. See, I understand that we are in a space where survival, eating the next meal, is what rules most of our minds, and it's very real, and I appreciate that. But I also want to challenge someone in the room today. Beyond that next meal, beyond survival, which we must survive first, your vision can be bigger than where you are today. It doesn't mean that you deny the reality, but ask yourself, that business you're doing, whatever it is, how big can it become? I want you to set a big dream and a big vision for yourself. What that does for you is that every day as you wake up and you work at it, you have that place in front of you. Write it down, type it in your note. It doesn't have to be fancy. I actually shared here on my screen the first scribbles I made of what I wanted So Fresh to be like 14 years ago. And so I tell entrepreneurs that you have to design for success. Success, growth doesn't just happen. You have to envision it. You have to plan for it. You have to know what it looks like. If you're selling shoes or you're making shoes, what does growth mean for you? Are you making 1,000 shoes? Are you stocking 10 stores with shoes in 2 years' time? So it could be that you want to make 1,000 shoes and sell it directly online. That could be growth for you. It could mean that you want to stock retail stores with your shoes. That could be growth for you. It could mean that you want to manufacture for companies. That companies come to you and you manufacture for them and brand. What I'm saying is that you need to design what growth means for you. I've just shared 3 pathways a shoemaker can take to create a big dream. So your dream doesn't have to always have to follow a path. But if I've said that what I want to do is to stock retail shops, the way I'm going to approach the business, what I'm going to do every day will be different for someone that wants to sell to other businesses and brand for them and all of that. So you need to have a goal, a plan of what do you want, where do you want to take this business to in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. That's the first part I'm leaving with you. Design for success. And please, I always say documentation, writing, paper, and we have your phones is the friend of an entrepreneur. Any idea that drops into your mind, you are not a genius. I'm not a genius. The genius are not a lot. Write it down. Document it. There's a connection it gives you. You can always go back to it. You can fine-tune it. So, design for success. You start a business. There are so many priorities. There are so many activities that call for you. That call for your attention. That call for your time. That call for your money. What separates eventually successful entrepreneur is what I call disciplined execution. So what do you commit your time? What do you commit your money? What do you commit your effort to? Will differentiate you from the rest of the pack. Now, disciplined execution starts from you. Your business cannot grow beyond you, your capacity as an entrepreneur. Whichever stage your business or my business is today, it is growing. The growth is capped at my capacity to lead that business. So you must prioritize personal development. As an entrepreneur, you also have to build your business skills, and it has to be deliberate. You have to understand the language of business, so operations, marketing, supply chain, branding, marketing. Depending on the business you're doing, one single thing you do in business is about the customer. Once you open that door, you sweep the floor, you clean the chairs and tables, you wash whatever you're washing, you sit down, you create a design. You must know that every single thing is about the customer. Every single thing is about the customer. And so, understanding very well who your customers are will help you to design products for them, and will help you drive that growth that you want to see. So the first thing is understand your customer. When first started, 100% of our business was inside the store. You have to come into the store to buy the product, and we did that for about 4 or 5 years. But then as the world changed, you know that the customers are not always going to come to your store. They want you to bring it to them. So you need to ask yourself, where are your customers, how do they want it? Today I run a physical store, but I tell people, you don't always, I know people that are doing my business that don't have a physical store. In fact, there's a large likelihood that if I start this business today, I'm not going to run that physical store, because there is a lot of overhead expenses that I carry as a physical store that I can achieve the same result without carrying those costs. So you need to ask yourself, do you want to get a shop? I want to get a shop. Why do you want to get a shop? Do you need to get a store to start your business? And for some, you actually have to get a store, right? You need to get a physical address. The long and short of it is that you must have a deep focus on your customers. Your products is the next thing I want to talk about. In your products, you have to ask yourself, again, I've talked about clothes, I've talked about shoes. Why should I buy your shoe and not buy the other person's shoe? So what distinguishes your products? What is the unique thing about your products? You need to know it for yourself. When you know it, you can communicate it and sell it to the customers. You can buy a shoe of 50,000, you can buy a shoe of 10,000. That same shoe, people will buy a shoe of ₦1,000,000. Now there will be an argument around there is really no difference between a shoe of 200,000 and ₦1,000,000. We can make that argument. You can even say it's the same product, it's the same material and all of that, and you may even be right. But the person that has sold it for 1 million knows what the difference their product is from the other, and that's why they're able to market it. So you need to ask yourself, this product, why should they buy it from you? You need to know the reason. When you know that reason, you can communicate it to your customers. You'll be able to know how much sales you make every day, how many customers purchase from you every day, what is the size of purchase of your customers. Now, I can't go a lot into it, but understanding those numbers will help you understand what is working in your business, what is not working, and what you need to improve on. Is live here today and collect data. On the other side, also every money you spend, expense, which is what we are most guilty of. You must have records for every money. If you give money to somebody to go and buy something, transporting of 100 naira, you have to record it. So in and out, you want to know what's coming, what's going on with business. And when you look at it over a period of time, you are able to you're able to see how well your business is doing. My last point will be about people, right? About people. So when you start employing people in your business, it's important that you prioritize how your team works together. And it starts by having a common vision. I talked about vision at the beginning. When you have a clear vision of where you are going to, when people join you, you want to bring them on board that vision. You communicate it continuously till they get it, they align with it. The core values. Core values just mean what are the set of behaviors we want to exhibit as a business, so that whoever in your team meets a customer or meets an external person, the person has the same experience, and they can know that this is how this business is.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So Babatunde said I was here to market product, but I want to be fair because I'm not here just to market product. I'm here to get inside. So before I start, I'll just introduce myself quickly. I'm Oluchi Samuel, product manager in Legend Business. So basically, what I do is most of the products, risk asset product, I would say at the bank. I create some of those products, and then with your insight, market it to you so you can buy.
Documenting your sales, your expenses, your purchases, everything is very important. Having accounts for what you do is important. Those are the things that are going to present to someone else to say, this is how, this money I have, I'm going to use it. So it's a journey. And then as you continue to do that, you can attract funding, can continue to become more. So that's about funding. So if you're offering services, you just want to ask yourself, what is the process of me offering services to my customer? So I'm doing training. My customer comes to meet me. What are the questions I ask my customer to understand their needs? So the first thing is need identification. That's the first process. The next thing is once I've identified their need, what are the things I do to develop my training guide or materials? So do I do research? Do I go into my archives? What do you do? Then I get back to them, I present to them a proposal. So just walk through the stages of your business. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's sales, whether it's product. Just mentally walk through those stage one by assuming that you have a customer that is in front of you, and just identify everything you need to do from the first time the customer reaches you, or if you are the one that reaches out, till you deliver that product.
Solve the problem, the money will come looking for you. Do you get it? And mean, during COVID, people started selling those masks. I mean, their attempt was what? To solve a problem. When you start solving a problem, then the money will come. So I mean, I know our question is, if you come from a family where your family cannot even invest in your business, what do? When you are able to show the breadwinner of the family, but when you have the right idea, you can easily pitch, partner with people that have the money. I have the idea, I partner with you. We can do equity. You bring money, I bring the idea, and then we can do some percentage cut. But let's waste so much of our time. Let's welcome on stage the social media influencer. So let's welcome Kamilere. I was just telling him now that I used to see him at the gym. He goes to the gym a lot, but he doesn't have pictures. He has the pictures on social media. And let's also welcome Yano on stage even as he takes a session.
Good afternoon, Kamilere. My name is Yano, in case you don't know. Okay, so I want to say thank you for coming for the event today. And we just have a quick question. So I'm very sure that there are some of us that we do not know that aside Kamilere disturbing the streets of Twitter, he also runs a business. I'm sure not everyone knows. And it's because of programs like this that we get to see more about our active fighters and influencers. But that's just by the way. Okay, so before we go into business, right, I'm very curious about something. I know people call you Pam Pam, right? And then they also call you Moya Ologi. And recently you added Daddy to the list. I don't know if there are other names that we don't Kamilere by, any other ones. Well, I already mentioned Pam Pam, right? Okay, so tell us about yourself briefly.
So I will dive into the Oboyologi part. So growing up, I don't know if you have parents, if your parents sales or like any of your parents do like or they have shop or they sell stick, iggy, or Omoyoligi. Do anybody do have people like that? Omoyalata, Omoyeleron, Omoyonisho, Omoyelepa. Okay, so like all that my own mom's, you know, so apparently my mom is also popular in Ocean, but that's where I grew up. After school, I started working. So by the way, let me just give you brief background. I studied marine engineering. I'm the first class graduate. Wow. Yeah, so I studied marine engineering. You know, growing up, most of us just be doctors, lawyers, engineers, and the rest of it. Unfortunately for me, if you ask me on a Monday, I can tell you how to be a doctor. On a Tuesday, because everybody's talking about being a pilot, I'll tell you I want to be a pilot because it sounds nice. If you ask me on a Thursday, maybe what are those that go to the space? Maybe because they're saying, oh, can you come? I'm like, that's what I want to be. So I had no concrete plan for myself. I was just good in it. You know, unlike my guy here, he had a plan. But for me, I had no idea. Then after secondary school, time to go to uni. Okay, so what do you want to study? And I was like, I don't know. I gave my dad 3 options, but it's between engineer, doctor, and something in art. And I was like, so you have to pick. Then he said, your uncle is a mining engineer, and then everybody likes your uncle because he's barely around. But when he comes back, he's putting on his naval clothes, white, with his cap. Because he works on sea, so he's away for months. He comes back with a lot of goodies. He said, "We study mining." I'm like, like uncle. I'm like, yes. Then I went to school. Like this, I don't visit school fees. I don't visit money. You know, and in 200 level, like my mom says, okay, my dad is a printer. So in 200 level, and I started doing graphics design in school. I'll take it back again. So my dad owns a printing press in Ocean. And right from primary 5, I started going to his office. So I started learning graphic design under him. And when I was in SS1, he made me the MD of his company, of the printing house. You know, everybody calls me MD. You know, So I run, I supervise basically everyone at a very young age. So I was good with graphics. In fact, when in secondary school, everybody in my secondary school knows I know how to type very fast. You know, I know how to design. I started designing. I designed our secondary school year. Wow. I gave to the principal. Then, so in 200 level, wanted to print ID card because I was social director for my department. And the guy was, push a fuck up. Again, I said, I can do this thing. No. Then I said, how much do we actually pay this guy? He said 1,000. And each step pays, I think we pay 1,500 per ID card, but we pay the printer 1,000. Then the department goes 500. And I'm like, 1,000. Then I called my dad, Daddy, if I design so and so and send it to Motion to print, how much? He said 250 for the customer. I said, if me, the owner of the company, send it, how much? He said 125. I said, okay. Then I designed everything for my department and sent it. Guess what? I collected the normal 1,000. So it was so good. So on 200 level, I made so much money from my own department. Then other departments discovered that, oh, Pamela does this thing. Decided bringing it to me. At some point, I stopped attending classes because I'm either designing ID card or I am designing yearbooks, and I was making a lot of money. I had so much money at that point because imagine me doing ID card for 1,000 students in one department, and I have gain of 825 times 1,000. Then you move to another department, you move to fisheries, you move to nautical science. You know, so I was so popular as a graphic designer that if they don't see me in class, they say, it's a machine. So I was shuffling machine, class, doing nights, doing designs, going to class in the morning, and the rest of it. So I had to tell my dad that, you know what, stop paying my school fees. You know, at that point in time, because I had so much money from doing this thing. And that was how it all started. So now, let me take it to Omeyogi. So I was done with school, and not until when I was done, I was on sea for 6 months, came back on land. Then I realized that, nah, this is not what I want to do. You know, then I'm like, so what do I want to do now? So I'm a big fan of collaboration. I'm so big. So how the professional thing came out? My friend just really sent me a message on WhatsApp. His name is Steven. And he said, I'm trying to go to his page because he's still in that conversation. He said, so I want to start a takeout restaurant soon. Got in the space in Surrey, basically a place to make food that can be ready in 15 minutes or less. Waffles, pancakes, and food. You have a good social media presence and you're my friend. Would you like to partner with me to start the business? That was what he said to me. And my response was, what's required? Then he said, money and commitment, I have a feeling it's going to blow, blah, blah, blah. You are the only that came to mind. And I'm like, what's required to let's do it? So, he's a chef. He has the idea. He has the business idea. I have the social presence. I have the social capital to push collaboration. I'll use an example here. You sell Dari, you sell Kuli or
Come together.
Do you know how that sounds? You sell fried rice, you sell jollof rice.
Come together.
You sell chicken. Come together. I'm so big of collaboration. People like, what if? Try.
Yeah.
So when you said that, I have no business. Aside from my mom selling Lubi, that is all I know. But he has the idea and he thinks if we partner together, something else can happen. We big and look at it today. And even his idea was just a takeout. I saw a bigger picture. I'm like, from one small space in that building, we ended up taking half of the building, no, quarter of the building. And I spoke to that, can we take the other half that it doesn't look like that? Can we buy out the bakery, his own bakery? Yeah, agreed. The next thing I said, this compound, you really use it. Can we buy out the place as well? And that was how I started. We started from a one room for takeout in that building to take it the entire building. And now we have 4 other places that we are currently building. Started with him reaching out to say, I have this idea, and you have this. Let's partner, let's collaborate. And I'm so big with that. My friend is sitting here. So when I did something for Enugu State, you know, and when I got to the States, I could have easily imported people from Lagos to come and do my job or what I did it for. Yeah, but it's big in that state. I just told him I did A, B, C, and D. I got everything sorted. Collaboration. He owns a big agency there. My own agency is in Lagos. We partnered with this company, and what we needed to do that would take a year took less than 3 months. Partnership, collaboration. So I'm so big with that. And when he was when the lady was saying, you don't know who is sitting down beside you, sell yourself. Your next big partner will be somebody beside you. You sell perfume, somebody else does package. Collaborate. And you never can tell where the little collaborations in this go to. Thank you.
Wow.
So when you have all these lines of businesses, right, how have you been able to manage your multiple streams of income?
So I'm sorry, my life is just a bit different. Like him, Olabode here. Olabode, sorry. They have documentation from 14 years ago. I'm sorry. So we are different. See, it's perfect. I wish I could be that person.
But you're not.
But I'm not. But is that the right thing to do? Yes. But can I do it?
No.
So we are different. I won't be lying in this room that it's this and this and that.
Exactly.
So for me, I was able to have an account manager. I have account managers. So they basically, so I know how much I'm spending in a month, how much you are going to take to the club, how much you are going to spend on traveling, because that's my favorite thing. How much you are going to use to give away. You get, and how much goes into this and that. And when we are breaking it, there's my suffer. You get, so I just use account managers because I cannot manage myself. Left to me, if I'm getting 10 million in a month, trust me, that 10 million you have to spend it. That's when the new car will come out, we'll come and buy the car. New clinic will buy it. So left to me, I was able to, I got account managers that basically manage my life. You know, unlike him, received of 40 years ago. 1 year ago received, I don't know where it is. So we are totally different. So for me, I have to employ the service of someone else to basically manage my life.
Okay, so my take out from your answer right now is once you understand your kind of person, it's not bad to actually get extra hands, right? It's not bad. So you can always get other services. You don't have to be the old CEO of your company.
You can delegate.
Yes, you can delegate, like someone just said, you can delegate. You don't have to be the cook, the driver, the marketer. You can actually like employ more hands. Thank you, Pamela, for that. Okay, so now we know that doing entrepreneurship in Nigeria has its own sides to it, right? So with the challenges here and there, inflation, foreign exchange issues, like a whole lot of issues with entrepreneurship, how do you navigate the challenges in entrepreneurship?
That's a tricky question because challenges never stop when you keep going. And like you said, one of our biggest problem is funding. And I like when he was asking the question and he said, your first investors are your friends, your family members, your people in your immediate environment. Yeah. Because if you don't start, I will not advise you to go and take loans. Lambo. You now can take loan for one income. You now be calling your family members that someone so you have died. They will send you visually your WhatsApp. No. Thank God access doesn't do that. And we have limited interest rates. But like you said before, your current investors are those around you. You know, if they can believe in your dream, even if they don't believe, let them just buy into it. If they can buy it, let them keep the money. And when you pay back. Yes. So you need your immediate environment first. And one thing again with entrepreneurs is we want to start now and boom, see big results. We want to start now and you're looking for money to pay one big influencer
Yeah.
So if they charge 500k, after 500k,
You want to get monetized.
why not look for
Just start.
those that start 50k first? But why you even
When I see them, I just laugh.
Are you even influence that brand by yourself? I tell someone that I always tell people that you are your biggest influencer. You are selling clothes, you are making
Just like
fine
what
clothes and
that
you are
guy
not
said
wearing
on
them.
YouTube. I was wearing
You are not
it.
posting yourself with that your clothes. You make hair and you are doing that, and you are saying who should be doing TikTok, going different and doing challenges and tag yourself, if not you. Okay. And we want to just start now and boom. You want to be influencer, you want to have big money for marketing, those things will not come easy. And I thought that with $10, $20, $50, if you get your algorithm right and your marketing right, you don't know how far your post can go. You are selling Obrika in Obalende. You are now doing marketing, you are doing ads, by targeting the whole Nigeria. That post will go. But you know what? One thing, they will share that your $50 to everybody in Nigeria. But imagine you targeted or Obalende, where's place Obalende again? Ikoyi. VI,
yes.
But that is
This advertisement you even get more. Yeah.
they will force your ad on their faces in that area. If 10,000 people are supposed to see your ad for 10,000 people throughout Nigeria, they probably send 5,000 to Shoko, 2,000 in the local. But if you got it right, that 10,000 they will force it on your body daily.
I just learned something very important.
So you have to get those things right.
Yes.
Again, branding. I tell entrepreneurs, branding. You are newspaper here today. Tomorrow you are black. Next tomorrow you are forever living with the same product. You can't be like them that's changed from other person. Beauty and veggies is so fresh. It's still in the same business. For you today, it is makeup. Tomorrow it's Obrika. Next tomorrow it is chain and all those things. They need to know it for something. And you are just being you are not to pay graphic designers when they are free apps for you to design all these things. You don't have to pay somebody to design one bogus logo for you. Because they are free apps, there's Canva with already existing designs with perfect color grading. Choose your color and don't use gold today. Use magenta tomorrow. Next tomorrow is Syria green. Another one is coconut pepper. Stick to something. Know what you want from the beginning. Have a complete plan. Like if they have plan. Nobody cannot be like me that was confused from the beginning. But I got it at some point in my life. Like, okay, so this is it. After like 4 years, it took me that long to know. Okay, I love this and I want to stick with this. You know, but unlike some people have it already from the start. Like this is it and they go for it. So just be intentional at the end of the day. You know, and I just be intentional from the get go. You know, it kills the entire thing. I hope I'm making this more sense.
Wow.
I believe we're enjoying familiar experiences, right? Okay. So we've heard you mention ads, we've heard you mention Twitter, we've heard you mention posts, branding and all those things, and we know that your area of expertise, right? So we want you to like tell us how can entrepreneurs like fully leverage social media for business growth?
So like I said, collaboration works very well. You know, collaborate with people, collaborate with like-minded people that you think your brands can go in hand in hand. You know, and that's like where I said, number one, you have to be your own influencer, your own marketer. Thank God, see, you can never know the people that will go viral on TikTok. Buy those clothes you make, style them properly. Another thing is, tell us how you are selling daily. Tell us 10 ways you can make, you can tie different things like that. People know, but they are curious, so they check. And one thing about algorithm, when they are checking, what people are seeing it may not make sense, but it makes sense. So be your own influencer, be intentional. And I thought as a startup, you don't have to spend so much when you can spend less and get more. You just have to get your marketing right, get your locations right, your algorithm, just get it right from the start. And stay more on collaborations. It really works. And somebody said you do free things, just you do free things. and you probably give discounts that you probably don't, some there's a place you probably don't have gain,
Yes.
but do it.
Yes.
Put yourself out there. That's the best thing. Nobody will come and look for you in your house if you are not out there.
And guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned so much from it. Comment in the comment section if you would like us to like share, you know, ideas on entrepreneurship, career growth. Guys, I'm ready to like have that conversation in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share within and outside your circle. And until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.